How's it going, everyone? It is Andre Williams, and today we're going to be talking about CTRM, and we're also going to be talking about IDEX, ideanomics. So the first thing that we're going to be covering is going over the fact that, hey, CTRM released their earnings today. So I'm going to put that up on the screen, and we're just going to go over it very quickly. So Castor Maritime swings to Q4 loss, revenue increases. So at 9:20 a.m. is when this was released. So Castor Maritime, CTRM, on Tuesday reported a Q4 net loss of 0.01 cents per share compared with EPS of 20 cents in the prior year period. The Cyprus-based shipping company reported revenue for the December quarter of 4.4 million, up from 2.8 million a year earlier. Analyst estimates were not available. The company's U.S. listed shares rose more than 2% in the pre-bell trade. Price 79 cents, change 0.02% change of 2.17. So just seeing revenue increases, this was actually something that we really wanted to see. We wanted to see with the recent actions that they've been taking, has it been good? Has it been helping the bottom line? And that's exactly what we're seeing. So just seeing this overall in general is good. Now, what we're going to be going over is taking a look quickly in regards to what the CEO's opinions are in regards to their earnings. So Mr. Pedros Padilidis, Chief Executive Officer and Chief Financial Officer of Castor, commented, 2020 was a very challenging year with significant disruptions in global trade flows and in the working environment, which we are still experiencing as we strive to ensure the timely and safe repatriation of our seafarers. Despite these challenges, we progressed on our growth strategy and decisively executed on our plans. This success is a testament to our dedication and the strength of our business. In 2020, we doubled our fleet size, growing from 3 vessels to 6 vessels. By year end, this growth has continued in 2021 with the addition, once all deliveries are completed, of another 8 vessels, increasing the size of our fleet to 14 vessels. 2 of these vessels are Aframax LR2 tankers, mark our initial foray into the tanker market and allow us to diversify across shipping sectors. Finally, the dry bulk shipping market is steadily improving, and market participants expect a robust rate environment throughout 2021, which, if it materializes, it is expected to drive our revenues higher. So that was great getting that from the CEO and the Chief Financial Officer. And we've already known, I've already covered this on the channel, that they have been expanding their fleet. And these are things that we actually love to see because we know, especially when the economy begins to recover, the dry bulk shipping space should see some recovery as well. So in regards to ideanomics, we're going to be going through the technical analysis for both ideanomics and CTRM, and also to give you guys a heads up that ideanomics has earnings that's coming out tomorrow, and they're going to be having an earnings call at 4:30 p.m. So that's going to be after market hours. So one of the things we need to do is take a look at the technical analysis very quickly here, and then we can have a good idea in regards to see how it's been running, how it's been moving, so you don't get caught up and so forth. And you can also play the earnings the right way. And we're going to be doing the technicals for CTRM as well. So let's get right into it. All right, so we're going to be doing a technical analysis on CTRM. So we see that it was down 0.77% on the day, but we ended up seeing highs of 80 cents and we ended up seeing lows of 74 cents. If we take a look in pre-market, ended up reaching a high of 80 cents as well, and that's something that was good to see, especially since we ended up having the earnings being released today. So we could see we ended up having some strong selling pressure as we got into the open, selling off and getting down to the low that you see here at 74 cents. But where we see that we have a clear area of support, and this literally lasted for the rest of the day, was here at 75 cents. So just taking that into consideration, that's an area to actually look at in regards to how it pulls back and trading off that momentum. Now, if we take a look at what the resistance areas were, we can see there was a clear area of resistance here right at that 79 cents level. And also as we got towards the end of the day, we had a resistance here at 78. And we definitely had some resistance over here at 77. But as we got into the close, ended up finishing at 77 cents. So we can see here in the after hours, we definitely had some resistance that's been happening here in this 77 cents range. But look at this. So we can see here, it's challenging up to 79 cents. So it's definitely trying to reclaim back to that 80 cents area. If CTRM can just hold down this particular kind of momentum, we could definitely see it getting into the 80 range and being there for tomorrow, but it needs to continue this bullish trend. One thing that we need to take into consideration is a 21-day EMA. You can see it's here at 77 cents, and the fact that it's above it, as long as it finishes above it, things are looking really good. If it finishes below it, then we know as far as a pullback is concerned, we want to see if the area of support holds here at 76 and as well as 75, okay? So if we take a look at the 5-day, 5-minute chart very quickly here. So when we start comparing this and taking a look at this 75-cent support level, this is an area where, you know what? Look at this. I want to show you guys. Look at that. We tested 70, we bounced off of that. We tested 75, bounced it off of that. So what I'm going to be looking for in regards to a swing here is taking a look and seeing if it actually pulls back to 70. If it does, that is a buying opportunity even in the 60s like we have stated previously. But in regards to an upward movement, what I would love to see is CTRM claiming back that 80, because right here at 80 where we have a level of resistance, the next area that we can look forward to is right here at 81, make that move to 82, and then we can make that move to 83. And as you can see, once we pass this particular area, then we can make that strong move getting up to 84 cents fairly quickly. If you take a look now at the 3-month 1-day chart, so we want to see if it's looking bullish or not in regards to the 3-month. So when we space this out, we can see it's already breaking through the 21-day EMA here, and it's already broken through the 50-day. So as far as downward pressure, like we were saying before, if 70 cents gets tested and it ends up breaking, the next level to look forward to is 60 cents. If this area ends up breaking, then the next level is 39. So in regards to 60, I would definitely keep an eye on this range. If it does pull back to this particular area, I could definitely see it making a strong move back to hitting 70. That's a swing trade opportunity. But for now, right now, with the way how it's looking fairly bearish on the chart. So I would definitely look forward to seeing CTRM get into 80 sometime this week, so we can start seeing some moves so it can catch back up on trend. All right, so we're going to be doing a technical analysis for IDEX, ideanomics. So overall on the day, it was up 2.86%. We ended up seeing highs of $2.90, and we ended up seeing a low of $2.68. So as you can see over here inside the pre-market, we just ended up reaching a high of $2.99. Couldn't even give us the $3. So we definitely know we have a resistance here right at that $3 range, and it's definitely an area I'm looking forward to seeing IDEX actually break tomorrow while we're at it. So if we take a look what was going down on the day, we can see we definitely have some strong support here at $2.82. This particular area was challenged on many different occasions, and it's been doing a great job recovering itself, especially when we go on from 11 a.m. We already knew a lot of stocks in the first early parts of the trading session. A lot of them were low. A lot of them hit a lot of lows, and this was an opportunity, of course, to buy. If you take a look down here, when it ended up getting down here to $2.70, recovered very well. So that's why it's one of those areas you want to pay attention to. We could also see that we had a clear resistance area here right at $2.86. As we got closer to the end of the day, we ended up reaching a high, as you can see over here, at $2.89 being that resistance area. Ended up having a strong sell-off going into the close. Now from what we're seeing going down in after hours, we definitely have some resistance here at the $2.88 level. So definitely want to see IDEX actually get past this. But at the same time, IDEX is still continuing to have a bullish trend. You can see here at the 21-day EMA, it's at $2.87. So I would definitely look forward to seeing IDEX actually finish above that. But here's the thing, if we take a look at the 50-day, it's at $2.85. So anywhere between $2.85 and $2.87 is definitely not going to be a bad finish in regards to the end of after hours. So then now let's take a look at the 5-day, 5-minute chart. So if we take a look at the 5-day, 5-minute, we can see we ended up seeing lows all the way on March the 25th here at $2.43. Of course, it hasn't revisited this area, but as we take a look at what happened in the earlier parts of the day, this is why this was a buying opportunity at $2.70. These were areas that we visited on March the 26th. We also visited this as well as a support area here on March the 25th and also over here on March the 24th. And since it's been running, when you have a pullback like that, that's an opportunity to add. You can even take a look down here. The RSI is literally around 27. So just knowing this and taking into consideration, you could start making some trades off of this. But I also want to show you very quickly from the 3-month, 1-day chart. With IDEX, I want to see it recover. I want to see it come back to reclaiming and coming back above this 21-day EMA that you see here at $3.08. Once it starts doing that, then we can start looking forward to seeing a bullish pattern and at some point see it get past the 50-day. Am I saying I want this to happen by this week? It would be great, but there's no guarantee in that, of course. I am not a psychic, but I would love to see it get above $3.08. Do keep in mind they do have earnings, so there's definitely a run-up in regards to that, but you got to know how to play that. But just taking this into consideration, there's definitely more room for upside movement. And when the market does rebound and when it begins to recover, I have no doubt in my mind that IDEX should be able to reclaim the 50-day and start making a move back into an upward direction. So for my final thoughts on ideanomics, ticker symbol IDEX, you guys know I am very bullish on this stock, and I do believe that it will recover, especially when the market recovers as well. It will definitely reclaim back to its previous highs, and that's how bullish I am about this stock. In regards to the earnings, if you're looking about getting into a position, or maybe you're averaging down, whatever the case may be, I would definitely be patient about it, because again, we already know how these earnings plays actually go. There tends to be a sell-off leading up to it, so you want to be aware of that, especially if you're thinking about getting into a new position. That also makes me want to put in a disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. So just know when you do invest, you're doing it at your own risk. In regards to seeing some improvements, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing that with IDEX, especially for their earnings. We know that they just got a stake recently in the motorcycle company Energica. I hope I said that correctly. And we know that they're actually promoting it on social media, on their Twitter and so forth. So that's good to see. But at the end of the day, we want to see how well are you doing? Are you making any improvements? How are the revenues? How are the earnings and so forth? But hey, we're going to see that tomorrow. Like I said, it's going to be coming out tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. But I'm pretty sure the numbers might even come out before that, but we'll see. In regards to CTRM, like I said, it was great to see an improvement in revenues, and I feel like it should only get better considering the fact that they were able to expand their fleet. And then on top of that, when the economy recovers for the dry bulk shipping market, they should be able to benefit just like the CEO said. So I hope you guys found this video helpful and you found a lot of value from this. And yeah, that's about it. I'll be talking to you guys real soon. Peace.